Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Just the other day, we got a pretty major announcement for Battlefield. Of course, the past few days here have been super chaotic with everything going on with Black Ops 7, COD Next, the beta, and everything going on there. Wanted to see if there was a bit more information that was going to come out about this Battlefield announcement, because not only do we have launch coming up here in the next few days, we also have Season 1, not all that far off. And yes, Battlefield has already detailed some of what to expect with Season 1 starting on October 28th, and I think some of it actually gives us a larger hint as to when we could expect the Battle Royale mode to drop as well. You may recall previously we had leaks, we had some rumors saying that October 28th is when the Battle Royale could end up launching. We'll go through this post and we'll see what kind of conclusions we can come to. But Battlefield initially says this: Battlefield 6 Season 1 begins on October 28th on all platforms. This is a free content rollout across the season, and it'll be in 3 different phases. So on October 28th, we're going to see Rogue Ops. We'll detail that in just a moment. On November 18th, we're going to see the California Resistance phase. And then on December 9th, I would imagine probably the last major update before the holidays and the devs go on break before the new year and everything, we've got Winter Offensive as well. And with this, they actually gave us this graphic, which details even more of what to expect with these updates. So if we go ahead and full screen this, we can actually break this down by the 3 different elements, 3 different phases that we've got here. So Rogue Ops, first and foremost, on the 28th. So this is actually a ton of content just across the board here, and we actually have some added specifics about each one of these. Now, I do want to go through, just break down the content as an overview, and then we'll get into each one by one, the specifics here and what to expect. But first up, on October 28th, we're going to see the Blackwell Fields. This will be a brand new map. We're also going to see a brand new mode called Strike Point, a new vehicle, the Traverser Mark II, and then a couple of new weapons. We got a new carbine, the SOR 300 SC, a new sidearm, the GGH-22, a new sniper rifle, the Mini Scout, and then also some new attachments, the rail cover and the LPVO, plus and more is going to be in there as well. So just being ambiguous with that. And then we've got the November 18th update, the California Resistance one. First up is the new Eastwood map. We saw a lot of leaks for this in the past few weeks and whatnot. So full new map there. I believe this one is set in California, which is, I mean, it's a cool vibe that we've got going on there. A new LTM known as Sabotage, new feature known as Battle Pickups, a new shotgun called the DB12, a new sidearm, the M357 Trait, then a new attachment, the Troy Angle. Looks like an underbarrel there, and more yet again. And then we also have the winter update, Winter Offensive, on December 9th, which is going to be Empire State, but seemingly reskinned as like a snowy, wintry, frozen map. The Ice Lock Empire State limited time event map. So this might replace Empire State as a whole in all rotations. It might just be its own thing in like the winter event playlist or whatever the case is, but it's a frozen over Brooklyn basically here. It seems like there's going to be the Ice Lock LTM that'll have its own specific rewards and everything, I'd imagine. We've also got the Ice Climbing Axe melee weapon and even more. Now, as we look at this as a whole, before we get into the specifics, you probably realize, well, wait a second, one of the biggest post-launch things we're waiting for is the Battle Royale, and previously the leaked date for that was October 28th, and yet nothing is mentioned here. Technically, there's the and more, so if they wanted to be super secretive and really ambiguous about it, they absolutely could just have that as an and more thing, and maybe we get a full reveal just after launch saying, oh, by the way, we're not done yet. We've got the Battle Royale coming October 28th. Absolutely a possibility here. However, my new theory after seeing this content rollout is actually looking at November 18th, which would also be kind of crazy because that's just 4 days after the launch of Black Ops 7. So Battlefield will definitely be playing games there too. But the California Resistance update, this Battle Royale map is set in California. Eastwood, I believe, is actually a part of the map, if not close to the map, right? And so the theme there, the overall vibe of that just would really line up nicely to have that connect. You're going to get Eastwood as a multiplayer map, but then also it'll be a part of the larger Battle Royale map that drops around the same update. So I'd actually keep my eye on November 18th as a potential Battle Royale update. Maybe the 9th as well. Like, I guess all of these are certainly possibilities, but I think November 18th, just based off the content here, might make the most sense. But of course, we're going to get an official confirmation on that in the future. Let's focus on what each of these in specific is offering and what we actually know about all of this content. And as we do go through some of the specifics here, if you guys enjoy the video, you want to help share it around, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, you want to guarantee you're always up to date with everything going on in Battlefield, no better place than right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. But shout out to Battlefield Bulletin here. They've actually gone through, compiled all the leaks that we have for this content so far. So we actually have some specifics on what's going on with each of these. So on the October 28th Rogue Ops update, Blackwell Fields takes place in an American airbase in the California Badlands. So again, I guess California area could still fit in with the overall theme for the Battle Royale. This map supports land and air vehicles, and it's designed for all combat sizes. Strike Point is apparently a small team tactical mode 4v4, where a squad fights another squad across multiple rounds to capture a key objective. There's only one life per round though, so single life gameplay. The APC Traverser Mark II is an armored personal land carrier with 4 seats, 1 driver, 1 roof gunner, and 2 backseat passengers side gunners, serving mostly as an infantry support vehicle. The SOR 300C is a low rate of fire subcompact carbine chambered in the higher damage 300 blackout ammo compared to the 5.56 version. The mini fixed sniper rifle is a lightweight version of the Scout Elite. The GGH-22 sidearm is a high capacity, high fire rate, and low damage pistol meant to bail out a soldier when their primary is out of ammo and runs dry, basically. Then we've got the California Resistance update. Eastwood takes place in the west coast of the United States in a sleepy, affluent suburb connected to a golf course, which we know is on the Battle Royale map. This map supports land vehicles and helicopters for all combat sizes. Sabotage is a new mode designed for 8v8 combat. Destroy as many sites as possible before the round time finishes. Use your creativity in your arsenal to do so. Each team has 1 round to go on the offensive and defensive teams. The team who successfully detonates the most sites wins. Battle Pickups returns to Battlefield. Unlike weapons that appear in a loadout, Battle Pickups are high-tech, powerful weaponry that are limited in ammo, and availability is limited throughout any given map. The DB12 is a dual barrel pump action shotgun that feeds from 2 different tubes. One trigger pull fires a shell from one barrel, a second trigger pull fires the other, then the pump action rechambers both barrels. Then the M327 trait is an 8-round revolver that features high damage with a low rate of fire, strong up close with considerable damage drop off compared to its 44 Magnum comrade. Then lastly, Winter Offensive. Empire State gets a new LTM visual update where temperatures have dropped well below freezing. Gear up, stay warm, and take complete control of the borough. New limited time event centered around a mechanic called Freeze, which is a gameplay modifier that is only active in specific experiences. Then the Ice Climbing Axe is a new melee weapon. It's pretty self-explanatory there, but we do get some additional details on what to expect with this major seasonal update. Season 1 starting off strong very early after launch as well, which is, I would say, a nice surprise. We're going from launch and then getting right into the Season 1 hype there only a few weeks later, but definitely a major update. We'll have to see what other surprises are going to come with this. The Battle Royale will be in there somewhere, so we'll have to keep an eye out. Of course, as anything new is leaked, rumored, officially confirmed, I'll be covering it, so stay tuned for that. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button on your way out as well. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.